Welcome back to Chit Chat with Mi-chan.
Yeah.
Whee! Alright, today we're gonna be doing Would You Rather questions.
Yay.
So, we've never played this game before, for some reason.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. But it was highly requested. It was actually requested by one person.
Yep. And you call it highly requested.
Highly requested
Okay.
because he is a...
It's a big difference from zero.
It is, but he's my beloved fan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a long time fan, and
Okay.
yeah. So I have to make this happen.
Okay.
He loves this topic, and I love this game. So, guys, what is a Would You Rather questions game? We have questions lined up from the internet,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna be asking each other these questions. We're gonna be given two options, and we have to choose one
Right.
and give our reasons as to why we choose that option.
Okay.
Okay. So, we don't even have to do a practice round because it's
Pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Very straightforward. Starting with the hard question.
Okay.
It's very hard.
I thought we would start from an easy question. No?
Okay, yeah, we could start from an easy question.
Oh, it's fine.
No, we're gonna start from an easy question
Okay.
because there must be 初心者 like you yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather be constantly sticky or constantly itchy? Okay, well, I don't like this question. Next.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, this is a fun one. Would you rather uncontrollably break into song or unexpectedly lose your voice?
Oh, so you don't have any control for, like, you might break into singing,
Yes.
and then can you choose your tune?
No.
No?
No.
And then the other option is you don't have any control. You might just lose your voice.
Yes, exactly. So unconsciously, like when we're having a conversation, when you're talking, you either start singing all of a sudden or all of a sudden become mute.
Okay.
Do you have your answer?
Very extreme.
It's like an either or.
Either or. Yeah.
Me too.
And then do we say,
You can go first then.
okay. Oh, well, I would choose like breaking into singing.
Okay, why?
Yeah. Because you can still talk.
You can still sing what you want to
You
say.
can still sing while you like, think about like maybe facing a client. When you're facing a client, giving it like giving an important pitch, and then you don't want to be a mute because well, they might think I'm joking or something, but still I'm saying something, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I would choose like bursting into songs rather than,
Okay, that's a really good reason.
Yeah.
I would choose singing over losing my voice.
I knew you would choose that.
Why?
Yeah, because you love singing.
Yes, I love singing. It doesn't mean I'm good, but I love singing. And I would, sometimes I do that already. I just uncontrollably break into songs.
Okay, you do.
And I think it's one like aspect of being ADHD or having ADHD is what I've been told. Because I was talking with someone and then I said this word and that word triggered this song
Okay.
with this lyric that has that word in it, and I just started singing that song mid-sentence.
Yeah, you do that.
And they're like, okay, that's so ADHD. And I was like, I'd have to agree. I couldn't stop myself. But it's also because I felt comfortable with them.
Yeah.
So
If that's the first time, you meet with that like specific person, I don't think you would do that. Yeah.
no. Yeah, like with a client, I wouldn't. But there are times that I really have to keep myself like,
Oh, don't sing, don't sing.
don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. You know.
Like
Okay.
what? Like what's an example? Like,
Example of what?
like of singing. You bursting into singing.
Like, okay, we're talking. Let's say I say a word, baby. Oh, baby. Oh,
And
what are you
then-
talking about, baby? Baby, baby, baby. Oh,
Oh my
like,
god. Oh my god.
do you get it though?
Yeah.
I feel like it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess it happens to a lot of people. Yeah.
Does it happen to you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I,
No.
sometimes I'm scared, but all I really want is. That's Britney Spears.
I don't know if that's a like specific a very specific like phrase or expression. I cannot think of like any example.
At the moment,
but-
yeah.
Yeah. And then, if that's a song you really like, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean by that. Like
Yeah.
especially when it's like those distinctive phrases.
Yeah, distinctive phrases. Like baby is a little bit too generic. I
It
would
is,
say,
yeah. As an example. Yeah. But yeah, so the game goes on like this.
Okay.
Okay, so next question. Okay, this is a good one. It's for us. Would you rather communicate telepathically or know every single language on the planet? That's a good one, but a hard one.
So when you say you can like communicate telepathically, that means you can talk to anyone, without relying on language,
Yeah.
right? So basically, maybe you can talk to dolphins, perhaps.
Let's not go to animals because the other option is know every single language on the planet.
On the planet, right?
And so that doesn't really apply to animals who don't really have a language.
But when you can communicate with someone telepathically, that sort of means
Oh, you're not necessarily using language.
using language, yeah.
Okay, then
You
yeah,
can
okay,
just
okay, then
giving
yeah.
a signal to, or maybe does it mean like it doesn't still break the language barrier,
Maybe it can like convey your feelings,
convey your feelings?
but not the like exact words or exact thoughts, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I already know my answer. Like
You do?
without-
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Well, if that's the case, then
you go first.
okay. I would want to be able to communicate telepathically with anything.
Really?
Anyone, yeah.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I've always wanted to do. Just send, just send whatever that's on my mind to someone.
Oh,
And if without using language, without using words, I've always wanted this ability
see.
to transport what I have in my mind, what I'm picturing, these
Right.
ideas
Yeah.
to someone, and like vice versa, communicate that. So if that's possible through this ability, then
yeah.
sometimes words can't describe
Describe.
things vividly enough. Sometimes,
Right.
So if I can send images, then yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You have a point. Like, when you want to make a video, maybe you have
Yeah.
this specific picture you're picturing in your mind, and then, maybe you want to just transfer
Yeah,
that
the image,
to
right?
them,
Or wait,
to the editor, or
yeah, but are we getting the word telepathically like, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Or it might be just like limited to words. I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's how we define it. Okay. The telepathy is like you're sending an idea, right? Like image.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I
That's,
think
that's my
we're-
take.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my take. I've never seen anyone who can actually do that, so.
Yeah, me neither. Okay.
Well,
what-
I would choose otherwise,
you would want to speak.
Yeah, every language. Yeah.
I kind of knew you were gonna
Yeah.
choose that though.
Because that gives you like the whole new idea of, so like creatively speaking, maybe, oh, there is this word that I didn't know that existed. And then when I was in the UK, I don't know like who told me this, but and someone told me in Arabic there's a word to describe the sound of when you scratch the blackboard with your finger.
There's a word for it?
There's a word for it. It like maybe the sound or the feeling, like disgusted feeling for that like specific emotion. The word for that emotion that might have been it, but it fascinates me. Like,
Yeah.
and then nice example is like a type of snow, like those Inuit people, like in Canada,
Indigenous
or
people.
indigenous people in up North American continent.
Native Americans.
Yeah, Native Americans, but
Specific area.
yeah. Well, it's a very well-known example in linguistics. So they have so many words to describe different types of snow. That's what they say. Yeah.
I know powder snow
Powder snow. Yeah.
and katai snow.
硬い snow ね。粉雪とか
粉雪。
ね。
ください。
なんとか雪とかあるけど。
粉雪。
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
ADHD. Definitely. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it gives you a new idea of, what's there out in the world. That's why I just love to have that.
That's a really good reason. And it's so
see.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Okay, next. Oh, I don't like these kind of time traveling questions, but
If you can choose whether you go to the future or your past,
Close,
which one
close.
do you want to go?
Close.
Something like that. Okay.
would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self? Think about it. Just 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self.
When you talk to past self, that means you can change the past.
No, that creates another universe, no?
Yeah. Another possibility of how universe could have been. Multiverse theory. So no, you cannot change the past. That's what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't want to be the one to define it. Okay, yeah, you can alter the
You can alter
the past or the future.
the future.
Let's answer it together. Past or future.
Sure.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Future.
Future. Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it just sounds like, because your past, unless you lost your memory or something.
Yeah.
I still remember like how I was feeling, when I was at certain age. So I don't really have to, talk to them about like how they feel or, what they know, because I know. That's why I would rather talk to my future self. That way they can tell me what I don't know, right?
Okay, so if you were to talk to your future self, which version of you, like at what age of yourself do you want to like talk to, and what do you want to?
I think like a version of me who is almost dying.
Good
but
one.
but with like a sane mind. Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think he can give me a really good advice on anything. Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, but would you want him to spoil anything for you?
I would trust his judgment about like what to tell me and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay. When I said spoil everything for you, is like more about like your life itself, like
Right.
what you would be achieving at what age, like when you might have kids,
Right,
when
yeah.
all those things. I chose future because, I'm content with my life right now. And I'm just scared to,
Change it.
change it in any way. If I talk to my past self, if I, of course there are moments that I like think that I could go back and maybe like give my younger self like some advice. Be smarter, do better, you know?
That's a terrible advice.
No, I mean like in
Give to
general.
kids.
No, in general, like
Be
girl.
better.
No. No, I mean like, make smarter choices. Just like other general like advice. Like, why would you like behave, girl? I could do that, but
I
then,
bet you wouldn't listen to it,
But what if
That version of you wouldn't listen to you.
But like, I don't really want to alter anything that happened in the past where it could lead my now me to like not have met you or like other people or have done things that I have done that led me here,
Right.
So, the movie what was the movie? This movie like
There are so many movies.
yeah, I just remember this movie with Rachel McAdams, Time Traveler's Wife. No, not Time Traveler's Wife. You've never seen it?
What is it about?
It's about this guy who has the ability to go back in the past. That the ability has always been inherited through his
Lineage. Like family.
lineage. Yeah, but on the father's side, all the men in the family have that ability. You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, if you've watched it, then you would probably like know what it is by now. But so the ability is passed down to the Shujinko, the main character, and so he keeps going back to the past to get this girl, and they end up together, and they have kids, multiple, two, I think, at least one or two, and so what happens is, so basically he can change the past, right? But when he went back one time after the baby was born and changed something in the past, so he always comes back to the present. He can change something. He goes back to the past. He changes something, and he comes back to present, and he experiences like the new world. So one time he did that after his first baby or something was born.
Okay.
Then a different baby came out.
Because he altered.
He altered, and I guess other like semen like got attached to the egg, like
Okay. Yeah.
And so it was a different baby, and he was devastated because he was he loved the first baby.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he went back to the past again and never changed anything.
Okay.
And so it was the same baby. So
Like you don't know what's affecting.
yeah,
any
exactly.
other
I don't want to.
factor
Yeah,
this
yeah,
way.
yeah. I don't want to affect anything in the past that would lead me to have different outcome as now. So that's why I don't want to go back to or talk to myself in the past. Yeah, I mean, I don't want any spoiler for my future ahead, but I would appreciate like wise advice,
Yeah.
from my dying self as well. So yeah, maybe another question.
Yep.
One more question.
Maybe last one.
Last one. Okay, last question. Would you rather live 1,000-year life?
Okay.
Just one life, but it's 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Or 10 100-year lives. 10 lives, but they're 100 years.
So I assume you retain your memory when you live 10 100-year lives?
I don't know. It's your choice.
What do you mean? Otherwise, it's just like, according to Buddhism, it's just life.
Well,
I know my answer.
okay, yeah, you can keep your memory.
Okay.
So guys, in case you missed it, it's either you get one life, but it's 1,000-year long. You get to live for 1,000 years. Or you have 10 lives. 10 lives. But they're all 100 years each, and you can keep the memories even after you die. So in total,
You live a
you
thousand
live 1,000
years.
years.
But as the same person or different person?
Different person.
So yeah, you go first.
Well, I'm gonna go with the second choice.
Why?
Because you can learn from the past and do things differently
I see.
10 times. You know, you can try so many different careers. You can try and live in so many different places. You can try different things. And each time you're reborn, because you attain the memory, you can do things better and more efficiently.
Right.
So it's fun. And, you know, living for 1,000 years, that is, I don't really see the advantage to it, because the other second choice, you still get to see 1,000 years.
Right.
Well, maybe from a different perspective, because if you're a kid, and
Right.
yeah, but yeah, because like imagine yourself as 1,000-year-old. I'm assuming your body's weak, so you can't really like
Well,
move
that's
around freely. So that's sad.
okay. I would choose living one single
Really?
1,000 years. Yeah. Well, but my premise is that you don't age as fast as as your regular lifespan.
Yeah.
Because you don't want. I wouldn't want to live as a old person for
For 900.
900 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah. So that's my premise.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to.
You don't want to keep repeating life cycle?
Yeah, I don't want to keep repeating my life cycle, because I feel like when you are like 10 years old, 15 years old, there's so little you can do, right?
You know, but what I thought was, even at like age 10, you still have your memory from your past life. So then you'll be a child prodigy. You'll be like a genius. You'll skip grades, and you'll do like,
And then what? And then what's there?
well, start whatever you want early, or start doing.
Or you can start like just keep doing what you're doing, like when you live a longer life.
Yeah.
Right?
But you know what? I kind of want to change my mind, because you kind of convinced me.
Yeah.
You have a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because like after experiencing 100 years, you don't want to repeat. Like you don't want to keep doing elementary school again.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like what you can do by retaining memory is so little, I think. Like skipping grades, like that's nothing, right? I would rather maybe, do different things, like different art. Like, maybe I want to spend 100 years into like making music, 100 years into like drawing art, maybe. I don't know, but you can do that, in a single life, I feel like. And then if you want some acknowledgement or like, achievement, it's far easier to get that, like, as one single person. So it's a lot to have so many, your family members are so important, right? And then you don't want to have 10 of them. Like, I feel like that's like so much of.
That's true. Oh, I love
Yeah.
my family from my second life the most.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so complicated, I feel like.
That's true. But I mean, having 1,000-year life doesn't mean your family members get the same. So, for the
You're right.
most part of your life, you're
Lonely. Yeah, that's one downside, I must admit. But
yeah. But you know what? That's what it's like to be a vampire.
no, yeah. Yeah.
When you become a vampire, that's what happens.
Yeah. You don't have to talk like you understand about vampires, because just because you are you're into this novel about teenage novels about vampires.
Do you mean Twilight? Are you making fun of Twilight?
Or any Twilight-ish high teen novels that captivates, young teenage girls.
Immortality.
Immortality, yeah.
All right. No, but interesting topic. Good questions, good answers. Okay. What were your answers? Let us know. All right. Thank you for listening till the end. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.